Gregor and Boots fall into a deep hole.
What have we fallen into? I can barely see through this thickened vapor.
There is silence. Gregor looks around for Boots.
Boots? Boots! Go, wee!
All of a sudden, Gregor jerked awake. He was soaked in sweat and his heart was racing.
A dream! Of course! A dream! I remember falling asleep in the laundry room. This is the same old crazy dream.
Gregor began to gauge his fall. He didn't have a wristwatch, but everybody can count seconds.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi.
At 70 Mississippi, Gregor felt panicky again. Then he noticed the mist beginning to clear a little. He was able to see the sides of a circular wall. He seemed to be falling down a large, dark tube. The large wisps of vapor blew away, causing Gregor to lose speed. Below him, he heard a small thump. As his eyes adjusted, he became aware of a faint light to his left.
Bug! Big bug!
Gregor finds himself looking into the face of the largest cockroach he had ever seen.
Big bug!
Gregor managed to close his mouth. He backed up and onto his knees and tugged on the neck of his shirt.
Big bug! Yes, I see, Boots. Big bug, very big bug.
Gregor tried to remember what cockroaches ate. Garbage, rotten food. He didn't think they ate people, not the little ones. Trying to appear casual, Gregor slowly edged his way back toward the crack in the rocks.
Okay, Mr. Roach, so we'll just be going. Sorry we bothered you. Smells what's so good? Smells what?
It took Gregor a full minute to realize it had come from the cockroach.
Excuse me? Smells what's so good? Smells what?
The tone wasn't threatening. It was curious and maybe a little excited.
Be small, human bee? Okay, I am definitely talking to a huge cockroach, okay? Be cool, be nice, answer the bug. He wants to know, smells what's so good, smells what?
Gregor forced himself to take a deep sniff and then regretted it. Only one thing smelled like that.
I poop! I poop! Oh my god! My sister needs a clean diaper! Closer come, can we? Closer come? We?
The smooth black bumps he had taken for rocks were actually the backs of another dozen or so enormous cockroaches. Boots, who loved any kind of compliment, instinctively knew she was being admired. She stretched out her chubby arms to the giant insects.
I poop! Be Princess Overlander, be she Queen, be she? Boots? A queen? Ha!
The sound seemed to rattle the roaches, and they withdrew stiffly.
Laugh why, Overlander? Laugh why? Because we're like poor and she's kind of a mess and are you calling me an Overlander? Be you not Overlander, human? Be you? No Underlander, you? You look much like, but smell not like. Rat bad. Leave we, Overlanders. Here leave we.
Gregor caught snippets of their conversation, but nothing that made sense. They were so immersed in their debate that he thought about trying to escape again.
We need to go back up. Not sideways, please no. You come, Overlanders, speak to humans. Other humans down there? What? Ride you, run you.
Gregor understood it was offering him a lift. It didn't look sturdy enough to carry him, but he knew some insects, like ants, could carry many times their weight.
I think I'll walk. Run. Ride the princess, ride she. But if she does, she will have to have my hand. when they move!
Gregor began to make his surroundings. It wasn't really that bright. In fact, it seemed like evening, but he'd been in darkness so long he couldn't tell. The first thing he made out was the ground, which appeared to be covered with a dusty green moss. Except it wasn't uneven, but smooth as pavement. He could feel its springiness under his feet.
It's a field for some kind of game. That's why I'm in a crowd. I'm in a stadium.
Slowly, it came into focus. A dozen bats were slowly spiraling around the top of the arena. The crowd must have been watching them when he stumbled in, because the rest of the field area was empty.
Maybe it's like Rome and they feed people to the bats. Maybe that's why the roaches brought us here.
Something fell from one of the bats. It hit the ground in the middle of the stadium.
Oh, it's just a ball!
Most graceful, the princess.
Boots! Bats! Jeez, did anything scare you? Yee!
The bat swooped over Boots, lightly brushing her finger with its belly fur, and then soared back into the air loop. Gregor noticed for the first time that someone was sitting on it. The upside-down girl releases her legs and dropped off the bat's back. She executed a perfect double back flip, twisting around at the last moment to face Gregor's direction, and landed on the ground as lightly as a cat in front of Boots. Gregor looked at the girl's face and could tell by her arrogant expression that there had not been any luck involved at all.